Good afternoon and welcome back to Paul Sherry Conversion Vans. My name is Justin Smith and today we're going to do a video on another new arrival here at the dealership. What we're looking at is a 2015 Sherry Ram ProMaster 7-passenger raised roof conversion van. Now this particular conversion van is done in the brilliant black finish with all the components around this van painted to match the exterior color. Front fascia has been painted. Fender trim all been painted. The power mirrors have been painted to match, as well as running boards on both sides. Now this particular van does come with the 18-inch wheel package. It's a triple plated chrome wheel on a 4-season radial tire. Now, like all of our ProMasters here at the dealership, this does feature a front wheel drive platform. Now this particular van has the 3.6 Pentastar motor geared to a 6-speed transmission, which will accommodate north of 20 miles to the gallon. Quite impressive for a vehicle of this size. Now walking down the side of the van, you're going to notice we have privacy glass all the way around the van. Now the front two windows are at 35%, and we do that to stay compliant with all 50 states, so you shouldn't have a problem with your state wherever you're located with the window tint being too dark. Now moving down the side of the van, you'll see our signature Sherry logo right here on the back, done in a chrome sticker. Pairs well with the chrome wheels. Now moving around to the back, I'd like to take this time to go over some very important safety features. Starting with the rear backup camera, which is located top dead center. And the way that this works is anytime you put this vehicle in reverse, you're going to get an image of what is directly behind you. And I tell you, with the placement of this backup camera, it's really easy to use. A lot of manufacturers will put the backup camera off to one side of the door, and it doesn't really give you an accurate visual of what might be behind you. Now this backup system is all factory, paired to the 5.0 Uconnect navigation radio. So again, when you put the vehicle in reverse, you're going to get a colored image on your navigation screen, let you know if something's back behind you. Now this van does have other safety features that are all standard on the ProMasters. It does come with traction control, anti-lock brakes, and also rollover mitigation, which is extremely important in a high-profile vehicle. Now if you have any questions on any of those safety features, how they work and what they do, feel free to give me a call and I can get into more detail. Now all of our ProMasters with the 3.6 liter are capable of towing up to 5,100 pounds. So not only can 7 ride in extreme comfort, you can pull that boat to the lake as well. Now moving along the side of the van, I've got the rear entry slider already open. Hopefully this will demonstrate the size of the entry and exit on this van. Now with us having the front wheel drive conversion van, we have the lowest floor in the industry at only 21 inches off the ground. So it makes it extremely easy to enter and exit this van, and this van makes an excellent choice for anybody looking for mobility applications. With the factory raised roof and the door going all the way up to the roof line, there's not a better vehicle out there or an easier van to get in and out of, and there's not a better van for mobility applications. Now stepping into the back of the van, this van does have a new diamond plate interior that we just started using, and it has the real nice red stitching throughout the seat. Now these particular seats are on a swivel base and are power recline. The seat belts are incorporated right into the seat, so no matter what position you might be facing in this van, you're going to be safe and secure at all times. Now the back seat is done in the same nice pattern. The rear sofa in this van is on a power sliding base, so you can slide it forward or back, either achieve more leg room, maybe a little more storage room back behind the rear sofa, or you do have the capability to lay it completely flat if you want to get some rest on that long trip. Now, like all of our ProMaster conversion vans, this one is equipped with this nice indirect lighting up here in the ceiling. And as you can see it changing colors, kind of gives you that disco effect. You can set it on a certain color and make it hold there. Of course, you can have it randomly go through the colors as it is right now, if desired. This van does feature overhead storage all the way around the van, just like all of our ProMasters here at the dealership. Now, this being a raised roof has the bigger storage compartments, but even our low top conversion van does have the storage compartments up above, which makes it really nice for knickknacks and small items, remote controls, DVDs, what have you. Now, the back of this van does feature its own rear radio, and it's paired up to these really nice kicker speakers. So you have the capability to listen to a totally different style of music in the back of this van than the front of the van through the headphones, or if you want a true home theater surround sound effect, it'll deliver that as well. Now, the monitor in this van is a 32-inch Vizio smart television. It's actually 240 hertz, 1080p. And we have that paired up to an LG Blu-ray player, which is also a smart Blu-ray player as well. So in combination with the Blu-ray player and the applications that are built into this TV, you have a lot of capabilities and a lot of neat features such as YouTube, Pandora, Netflix, Facebook, Hulu, the list goes on. Now, all the controls for all the electronics in this van are located directly behind the driver's seat on the wall. So here's the rear radio. It is a Pioneer AM/FM CD player with Bluetooth capabilities. And below the rear radio is a built-in 110. You also do have a DC plug-in, which are at every chair in the back of this van, and all your controls for the lights. Now, this van also does feature an HDMI input. So the HDMI input paired up with the 110 right here gives you the capability to bring along a video game system. Basically anything that connects via HDMI can be connected directly to the TV with one cable. So that's a really neat feature to have as well. Now, the rear heat and air in the back of this van is controlled by this Pro Air 2 thermostat. Very easy to operate. It's pretty much one step, set and forget. So you won't have any problem finding that desired temp in the back of the van. All of our vans feature privacy shades, and all of our ProMaster conversion vans, the shades are built back behind this recessed wall. I think it really helps dress the van up, gives it a very classy look. As far as cup holders go in the back of this van, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cup holders in the back of this van. So plenty of spots to keep your beverages safe and secure when in motion. Now, moving up to the front of the van, we have the same nice leather chairs up here that we have in the back of the van. And these chairs are on an 8-way adjustable pedestal that do feature lumbar and heat. Now, the power equipment up in the front of this van is what you would expect to find in any modern day vehicle, such as power windows, power locks, keyless entry, one-touch power folding mirrors. And moving over here to the steering wheel, we have a very nicely wrapped leather steering wheel with hand controls on both sides of the airbag. Now, these hand controls are going to operate functions on your radio, give you the ability to answer a hands-free Bluetooth call without taking your hands off the steering wheel. Moving over to the radio in the front, this is the 5.0 Uconnect Nav Radio that I mentioned earlier while talking about the backup camera. This radio does have an AM/FM tuner, satellite radio, and a CD slot as well. Now, the navigation system on the ProMaster uses a TomTom interface, so it's very user-friendly, and a lot of you are probably familiar with TomTom already, so the transition won't be tough moving into this new vehicle. Now, as far as connectivity goes for electronic devices to the front radio, we have capabilities as well. Right here, you can see we do have an auxiliary input, a USB input. The USB input will allow you to transfer music files while charging. The 3.5 auxiliary input will allow you to transfer music files but will not charge your device. Now, as far as charging goes for the passenger, we do have a USB over here for the passenger and also a DC outlet. Now, storage in the front of this van, it's kind of unique with the two-style glove box system ProMaster has. We have a little glove box up on top of the airbag, and right below the airbag we have a nice little storage slot, and then below that is your conventional glove box. So plenty of storage up in the front of this van. And this van, believe it or not, has 4 cup holders up in the front of it, so there's plenty of spots to keep your drinks safe and secure up in the front of the van as well. And this pretty much wraps up the inside of this 2015 Chery Ram ProMaster conversion van. And I hope that you enjoyed the video that I did for you this afternoon. If there's anything that I might not have covered on this specific van, or maybe a different van that you've seen on our website, please don't hesitate to call. And for those of you that like the videos that we do, I kindly ask that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and even like us on Facebook. And that's going to give you the best opportunity not to miss out on the next great deal here at the dealership. Thanks for joining us, and have a wonderful day.